Law school in the United States usually demands 3 intense years of your life and a crushing 6-figure price tag to match. But there is a backdoor, an alternative route known as the Law Office Study Program. Looking at this map, you can see the very narrow geography of this loophole. If you live in California, Vermont, Virginia, or Washington, you are legally allowed to bypass law school entirely and read the law instead. This is the exact pathway Kim Kardashian is currently using to become a lawyer in California. If bypassing 6-figure debt to get the same law license is legally possible, why isn't it the default choice for everyone? Skipping the tuition bills simply trades financial debt for a massive investment of personal endurance. To qualify for the bar exam through an apprenticeship, you have to commit to between 3 and 4 years of continuous heavy reading. In California, the state mandates that apprentices log at least 18 hours of formal study every single week. You might expect constant hands-on guidance, but you only spend 3 of 5 of those hours directly with your sponsoring attorney. Then there are the gatekeeping tests. California requires apprentices to pass the notorious baby bar at the end of their first year just to be allowed to continue the program. A traditional law student is surrounded by professors holding office hours and a cohort of peers to form study groups with. The law reader is almost entirely alone. Without a structured academic environment to lean on, the apprentice has to act as their own university, surviving solely on extreme self-discipline. To actually learn the material, readers have to cobble together an ad hoc curriculum using commercial legal prep tools and outlines. They learn the Blackletter law through an exhaustive testing regimen. A successful reader might grind through an entire bank of over 1,400 multiple-choice questions independently, long before official bar prep even begins. Rote memorization eventually fails at this scale. To retain thousands of complex rules, apprentices have to attach abstract legal concepts to the real human stories found in narrative case briefs. And they are almost always doing this while working a demanding full-time job at a law firm. Ultimately, the law reader must treat their study as a grueling, isolated second full-time job. This chart breaks down the stark reality. While the overall national pass rate is 59%, the pass rate for law readers plummets to a devastating 33%. And even if you beat those odds, you don't walk away with a Juris Doctorate degree. Without a JD, you are effectively locked into practicing in your home state. Most traditional law firms require that degree, strictly limiting where you can apply for a job. Because of these hurdles, the program works best for a very specific demographic: deeply experienced legal professionals, like paralegals with over a decade of firm experience, who already understand the daily reality of the work. For the few who make it through, the reward is genuine freedom. Operating without the looming threat of student loans allows these attorneys to take on lower-paid, community-focused cases right away. But to get there, the isolated reader eventually has to walk into a massive exam hall. They sit shoulder to shoulder with elite law school graduates, facing the exact same final test. The Law Office Study Program is a specialized high-risk gauntlet, a multi-year marathon of isolation that swaps financial debt for the toll of working entirely on your own.